Today's show is brought to you by Phoenix, Arizona. Remember last summer when you thought we were idiots for living in a place with record heat? Well, we were wearing shorts and t-shirts yesterday. Take that, snowblowers.
KHJ Los Angeles.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recording.
You're listening to the radio.
Looking good, looking good. Looking good, ma'am. Looking good.
That is so stupid.
Getting drunk in the morning. Who are you, Kathy Lee Gifford?
We may not hook up with women, but we really understand women.
Good morning, friends.
What are you up to this morning?
I go for a little butter popcorn right now.
Why is that?
It is National Popcorn Day.
Popcorn, anyone?
Is that popcorn?
Popcorn. It's a national treasure.
I had to stand there eating buttered popcorn.
Popcorn?
This is incredible popcorn.
A little piece of popcorn stuck in my tooth. Ooh.
Happy National Popcorn Day.
Okay, everybody, it's showtime.
Yeah, it is. The Mike Show. So happy you could join us right here, right now on Radio 434, the Radio 434 apps, and Radio434.com. Also on the Alexa. How do you get our live show and our featured channel on Alexa, you ask? Well, very simply, enable our skill. One time you say, Alexa, enable the Radio 434 skill. And she will. And then after that, every time you want to listen, you just say, Alexa, play Radio 434. You can listen to our full-length podcast on the Alexa as well. That's even easier. You just say, Alexa, play the Mike Show VA podcast. And she will. You can also find us on Apple and Spotify, Amazon Music, RSS.com, and our website, Radio434.com. Just go to it. And you can even watch our show segments and interviews and stuff on the Facebook Live. Go to The Mike Show VA on the Facebook. That's all one word, no spaces. The Mike Show VA on the Facebook. And that works for all of our social media, by the way. That's Instagram. That's our YouTube. That's our Twitter or X. Even MySpace. We don't know how MySpace works, but we're on it. It's The Mike Show VA. All one word, no spaces. All right. Coming up on today's program, it's the Finally Friday edition, and so that gives us, well, two things that are different. One, it's Nerd News. This week in science, it's just science. We're going to get really, really smart. We're going to get smarter. Well, that's the smartest we can get with Nerd News, but we're going to get smarter with your 5 random facts. Riley's going to join us from your Lynchburg Community Market. That is all on the way. And, man, oh man, what could possibly go wrong? There is a new trend. People are snorting caffeine now. There's a product called Want a Bump. And apparently, this thing is so legal. It's a white powder, looks just like cocaine, and they say that it's legal. However, there may be some health side effects, of course. We're going to tell you about this product and the top situations that require Snort-able caffeine to get through. That's our top list. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by. Why don't you just work out? Get a runner's high. Work out, pump some iron, get some cardio. You can do it at the YMCA.
This is Ed. Ed loves the Y. Ed's buddy joined the Y because Ed told him how great the Y is. Now Ed and his buddy both saved 20% off of their monthly dues. Ed and his buddy are getting healthy together. Ed refers his other buddies to the Y too. Now Ed and 2 of his best buddies are saving on their monthly membership. And you can too. Not a member? Join today with a friend and you'll both save like Ed. Be healthy, be active, be like Ed. Refer a friend to the Y and save.
Three Roads Brewery is Lynchburg's gathering spot. Enjoy the relaxed open atmosphere of the Lynchburg Tap Room with plenty of space to unwind, or outside on their expansive patio with friends and the entire family. Check out Three Roads games, arcade style, darts, and more. And of course, an excellent selection of craft beers brewed on site. Grab a Three Roads today at their tap room, 1300 Court Street, downtown Lynchburg. Their tap room in Farmville, or anywhere they serve great beer. Three Roads is also available at area convenience stores and supermarkets. And if they don't carry Three Roads, ask them to. Brewing community, Three Roads Brewery.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Coming to you live from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
Hey kids, it's me, Caffeino the Clown. What is the best way to stay awake in school?
Caffeine, caffeine, it's good for me and you.
What's in that can marked Coke and Mountain Dew?
Caffeine's the answer, it makes life go faster, 'cause God knows we've got a lot to do. Yay!
Now remember kids, there's also delicious frozen cappuccino, cappuccino ice cream, and just plain old black coffee. What is the best way to stay up all night long?
Have an espresso, 'cause it is really strong.
What is the best way to feel like you belong?
Hang out in coffee shops, drink lots of soda pop, and feel tired when the caffeine's gone. Yay!
Get a hold of yourselves.
Yep, it's the Mike Show. All right, so now, as mentioned in the show open, here, check this out. Let's do this and then hit present, share screen. Where is it? Had it, it was right here. Oh, that's U.S. Geological Maps. Oh, here we go. Want a Bump. Yeah, it's a new product launched last year. It's a white powder. Where's the thing? Where's the law thing? Oh, there it is. It's a white powder that looks just like cocaine. But apparently it's legal, so you can buy it on Amazon. It's billed as Instant Energy on Demand. It's in the news because it's been circulating on social media, and experts are telling people not to buy it. Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's safe. When you drink caffeine or get it from things like chocolate, it absorbs into your body gradually. But it happens a lot faster if you snort it, and you can actually overdose on this stuff. Doing it regularly can also mess up your nasal passages, just like cocaine does. And
I think I may need a kidney transplant.
I don't know. You'd have to chug 28 cups of coffee to OD. So to OD. Take two. You'd have to chug 28 cups of coffee to OD on caffeine. However, you could actually do OD on this stuff. It's one of a string of products that are like this now that exist. There's also a caffeinated nasal spray. It's got a very classy name, by the way, of Turbo Snort. This Snort-able powder, this Want a Bump, also has B vitamins mixed in, to make it really healthy. Good Lord. Stick to coffee, people. I mean, imagine the look on your boss's face if you pulled out a vial of this stuff and did a line on your desk. There would definitely be some splaining to do, Lucy, wouldn't there? All right, so anyway, that brings us to our top list. There's now powdered caffeine you can snort. I just mentioned it, which your body absorbs quicker and gives you a jolt that makes coffee feel like chocolate milk, which raises the question, when would you need a kick in the ass like that? Well, turns out frequently, as you'll learn with today's list. It's our top list today. Top situations that require snortable caffeine to get through. Take two. Top situations that require snortable caffeine to get through. All right, here we go. Number one, your kid's t-ball game. It's harassment seminar day at the office. Top situations that require snortable caffeine to get through. You're attending a TED Talk by Mike Pence. Top situations that require snortable caffeine. You check your watch in a Martin Scorsese movie, and it's only hour number 2. You're on a Boeing and would hate to nod off and then get sucked out of the plane. Top situations that require Snort-able caffeine to get through. You're watching the Carolina Panthers. Your spouse starts with a story. You won't believe what happened at work today. Top situations that require Snort-able caffeine to get through. You have a long drive through somewhere mind-numbingly dull. Yeah, so Utah. It's our top list today. Top situations that require Snort-able caffeine to get through. The only thing on the TV at the Jiffy Lube waiting room is Antiques Roadshow. And top situations that require Snort-able caffeine. You're Joe Biden, and no, that's it. You're just Joe Biden. There we go. The Mike Show, finally, Friday edition. Man, oh man. So weather. I guess we had a little something last night, and all the kids got a 2-hour delay or something. I'm not doing the school cancellations and delays and closings and stuff. We're not doing that now. It doesn't make any sense. We have a national audience, but I just figured I'd mention it because I'm looking out the window, and there appears to be a little bit of Frusenglaschen. All right, coming up. We have your news, and we have your not headline news. That is all on the way. And then we've got your 5 random facts. Riley will be joining us from your Lynchburg Community Market. All on the way. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle, trade in with us, and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
How about this for a New Year's resolution? Invest in your home. Update that kitchen and bathroom with a visit to Stonecrafters. According to realtors, homes with updated kitchens and bathrooms sell 54% faster and for more money. Plus, you have to live there, and there's no greater investment, especially right now, than your own home. Stonecrafters has the largest selection of stone in stock, rows and rows towering throughout their factory direct warehouse. Plus, a great selection of remnants in stock too that can save you money. And right now, for a limited time, Stonecrafters will give you a free vanity top for your bathroom or bar with the purchase and installation of your new kitchen from Stonecrafters. Visit Stonecrafters for details. 3678 Moneta Road in Bedford, stonecraftersva.com. And they do it all from start to finish, from laser measuring your space, designing your project, cutting your stone right there in their warehouse, and installing your new kitchen and bathroom in days. For custom countertops and cabinetry, there's only one choice: Stonecrafters. Your satisfaction is guaranteed in stone.
Need a workout buddy for 2024? Well, now is your chance to save 20% off your monthly dues when you refer a buddy to the YMCA of Central Virginia. When you refer your buddy to the Y and they join the Y, then you will both receive 20% off your monthly dues. You and your buddy can get healthy together while also saving up to $192 a year. Not a member? Join today with a buddy and you both can still save 20% off. Be healthy, be active, and save money by referring a buddy to the YMCA of Central Virginia.
Broadcasting from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their factory direct warehouse, 3678 Moneta Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF. This is not headline news. Cold weather is killing Tesla batteries. Elon Musk is furious. Usually when something kills an Elon Musk product, it's Elon Musk. Apple overtook Samsung as the top-selling phone company. iPhone workers celebrated with cake, ice cream, and a later bedtime. 2 men are suing Madonna for false advertising after seeing her in concert. Look, fellas, I know it can be shocking to see her without Instagram filters, but that's a little much. And YouTube began laying off employees. Adding insult to injury halfway through the announcement, there was an ad for Expedia. This is not headline news.
Really isn't. It's the Mike Show, however. I'm so darned happy you could join us. Thank you for that. Thanks for taking time out of your day. All right. Researchers at the University of Illinois say the old stereotype that men are better at navigating might actually be true. Yeah. It sounds, but not for all the reasons, not for the reasons you might think. They had men and women try to navigate their way through a city using only a map or verbal instructions, and the guys performed significantly better than the women did. What? 100? Anyway, experts used to think maybe men evolved to be better navigators by doing more hunting and gathering, but a study over a decade ago disproved that idea. So why would men be better at finding their way around than women? They think it's because men get more practice at it, especially when they're young. Society encourages boys to play outside more than girls, so they might develop more of those navigational skills at a young age. Well, at least Gen X. I don't know. But you have more time to hone your skills throughout life. It's also just a trend they saw, not a hard and fast rule. There are plenty of women who are great navigators and plenty of men who suck at it. A previous study looked at the spatial awareness skills of men and women who had similar upbringings, and when that was the case, women were just as good at navigating as men were. So what did this study prove? It didn't prove anything. Somebody got paid to do this, and it didn't. And they got paid to do this. They got paid to do this, and the conclusives were inconclusive. Speaking of men and women, it was painful watching the NFL last weekend, and not just for Cowboys fans, Eagles fans, and the delusional Browns fans. Several of the games were played in freezing temperatures, particularly Kansas City and Buffalo. And some of those fans looked miserable. A new poll asked people what the coldest temperature they'd be willing to attend an outdoor pro sports event. 38% of men said they'd be fine with freezing temperatures. Only 3% who are okay with below zero, though. 22% of women would be fine in freezing temperatures, including 2% who say they would be okay with below zero temperatures. So if you break that down by age, young adults are far more likely to do it than people 45 and older, of course. On the flip side, 13% of men and 20% of women say they wouldn't watch a sporting event outside unless it was at least 50 degrees outside. All right, what are we looking at here? Tech news. Have you ever been out, come across something and wondered what it was and thought, why can't I just hold up my phone and have it tell me what I'm looking at? Interesting. Google has teased features that do stuff like this over the years, but nothing's really caught on. Possibly because they haven't been reliably accurate, but that could be changing. Google has introduced several new AI-powered search features that are being rolled out. One will let you highlight or circle things you see on the screen of your phone to get more information about it. The other lets people point their phone's camera or upload a photo or screenshot and ask a question through the Google app to get more information. It's kind of interesting. For example, if you found an unfamiliar board game at a yard sale, you could show it to Google and ask how to play it. Or if you're curious about a landmark, you could take a photo, get more information, etc., etc. That's kind of neat. Let's see. Anything else? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And we'll save that for nerd news. And I didn't proofread this one, and it might be stupid. I'm proofing it now. All right, I'll just read it. A chef on the TikTok is going viral for his grocery shopping hack. His name is Will Coleman, and earlier this month, his 6-to-1 grocery shopping method went viral. Sometimes it's also called the 5-4-3-2-1 method. The idea is that when you're making your grocery shopping list or you're at the store, you should aim to get 6 vegetables, 5 fruits, 4 proteins, 3 starches, 2 sauces or spreads, and 1 fun thing for yourself. It's supposed to make grocery shopping easier and faster, help save you money, and it challenges you to make more home-cooked meals with a variety of ingredients. He says the method works regardless of your family size or whether you're on a special diet. You can adapt it to your needs. So, it's kind of interesting. I get a list, and okay, so our shopping list is just a freaking disaster. Okay, so I will rate things on the list that I think we need, and then Tab will write things on the list that she thinks we need, and there's no organization to like what part of the store it's in, or it's like, okay, so you walk into the store and here's all this stuff that should be first on the list. It's just a hodgepodge, and I'm like constantly going up and down. And I have dyslexia, so it makes my list even worse. I could spend the time. You're right. I could spend a little bit of time, and I could organize the list to better suit my brain, knowing that, okay, if I walk into the store, this section is first, this section is second, and this is where I'll find these items. I guess I could organize the list and not put it upon anybody else in the household to solve my dyslexic problems. Fine. Anywho, hi everybody. This portion of Mike's Bitch Fest is brought to you in part by This Would Make Me Happy. This would make me so happy right now. A nice Jersey Mike's sub.
At Jersey Mike's, they slice your order fresh right in front of you. And let me tell you, watching that can send a rush of emotions through a person. Excitement, impatience, baby-like wonder, indecisive, anticipatory chewing, nervous pacing, happy claps, and finally, jealousy. Because that's this guy's sub. I should order one. Good idea. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
What better way to kick off the new year than by making new connections at the Bedford Area Chamber of Commerce New Member Showcase, Thursday, January 25th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. at the Bauer Center for the Arts. This mini expo is free to attend, no registration necessary, and will feature a cash bar and refreshments. Build your business by growing your circle and discovering businesses, nonprofits, and people in our region. Learn more at bedfordareachamber.com.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle. Trade in with us and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Coming to you live from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF.
And now it's time for
5 random facts.
Yep, that time of the day. We cram your head full of usable information, and you can tell it back wherever the heck you happen to be. We don't know where you go or what you do, and quite frankly, it's really none of our business. But if you say any of these 5 random facts, somebody around you is bound to say, wow. Maybe, I don't know. All right, here we go. Number 1. Director Wes Craven kept the voice actor of Ghostface hidden while filming Scream to create fear amongst the cast. The actor behind the voice is Roger L. Jackson. He also voiced Mojo Jojo on the Powerpuff Girls.
What a resume, man!
Here, I have to take a moment to show you the voice actor.
I was going to say, I want to see what he looks like to see if he warrants the fear that I would have.
Does not. No.
Dude looks like he works at a cell phone repair shop.
I would not.
Any of our listeners that work at cell phone repair shops, but
no, but he does. He looks like a tech guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He looks like a tech guy. He's somebody that would be at Best Buy in the in the Geek Squad area. Anyway, number
Jojo, but hey,
number
shows what I know.
In Hans Christian Andersen's original version of The Little Mermaid, the mermaid kills herself at the end. It was published in 1837 as part of a collection called Fairy Tales Told for Children.
I wonder why that got cut out.
Number 3, Curious George does not have a tail. And because of that, there's a theory that he's not a monkey. He's an ape or a chimpanzee, according to them.
I've seen that on a lot of those Mandela effect things. Like, does the Fruit of the Loom logo have the cornucopia behind it? And everybody's like convinced it does, but apparently it never did.
Apparently it didn't. It's lore is what it is.
Yep.
Number 4, one of the last inventions Thomas Edison ever worked on was a phone. Just wait for it. To contact the dead. And then number 5, there have been 9 songs that have gone to number 1 on the Billboard charts for 2 different artists that include songs like Lean on Me, Bill Withers, and then Club Nouveau, and then I'll Be There, Jackson 5, and Mariah Carey.
Huh.
And those are your 5 random facts. The Mike Show, Mr. Darrius joining us from your Lynchburg Community Market. How has your week been?
My week has been fantastic. Very, very busy. We've been working on some very exciting stuff that we have coming this spring and summer for the market. So that's remaining hush-hush for now.
Of course.
But it's been very busy. I always like to think that January and February is my slow time. I think running a farmer's market, that'd be the case. But no, it's a lot of planning and getting ready for the upcoming year. But can't complain. It's a lot of fun stuff we got in the works.
That's very cool. Well, what's the latest thing that you have coming up that you can tell us about?
So we are working on a Valentine's Day event. That'll be on the evening of Valentine's Day, February 14th from 5 to 8. Okay. We've got a few moving pieces before we're ready to launch that, but just plan on grabbing a significant other, grabbing a friend, grabbing the girls, grabbing the guys, grabbing whoever, and joining us on Valentine's Day evening, and we'll have some fun stuff planned for you guys.
Very, very cool. Now, you guys are going to be open tomorrow for farmers and such?
Correct. It's going to be a cold one, but we're still going to have our farmers out there braving the cold to make sure you guys can stock your pantries and your kitchen tables with all of the local produce and meats you need. So, yes, we will be open our normal hours tomorrow from 7 to 2.
All right. And some folks may not know that you guys are a year-round farmers market, and you have regular hours during the work week. Plenty of shops inside. You can shop from the Crafters Gallery, and you can purchase from the restaurants, the bakery, all that. Tell us those hours and when folks can find you.
Yeah,
and
so
what they can find.
Open on Saturday. Our farmers market is just on Saturday for now. But all throughout the week, we have our full selection of restaurant shops in the Crafters Gallery. Speaking of Valentine's Day, a lot of our jewelry vendors are starting to get some sales put on. So if you or your significant other has an eye for jewelry or fun things like that, definitely come on down to the market and kind of walk around with them and scope out what they do and don't like. And then you can swing back down without them to pick up all of your that's what I do. I just take Justin around and see what she oohs and ahs and make a middle note of it.
You have strategy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I don't have any game at all. I have none. My brain is like if I would go walking around the market with Tab and she would go, "Oh, I really like this," and the whole memory would just skeet out of my brain. I would be like, "What was that thing that she said?" And I'd go and I'd look for it, and I'd never find it. But you, my friend, have game.
I'll say that, but hey, you've been happy and married for a while, so whatever you do have, it's been working. So
yes, it has been working, hasn't it?
But
yes.
Like Mike said, we're open all throughout the week. We have a farmers market every Saturday from 8 to 1. The market's open from 7 to 2. And then we're also open Tuesday through Friday, where you can check out our restaurant, shops, and the Crafters Gallery.
Yep. It's all there at Lynchburg Community Market. And folks can find you on the interwebs. Tell them how.
That's correct. We are at lynchburgcommunitymarket.com, and then we're on the socials, Facebook and Instagram at Lynchburg Community Market.
All right. Check them out. Plenty of farmers, plenty of merchandise that you can purchase. And if you just want to grab lunch or coffee today, this would be a great time to stroll in, hit up the bakery, some baked goods right now.
Absolutely.
Sounds fantastic. And any of the great comfort food.
Of course, I had me a little smorgasbord this morning. I got me some bacon from Barb's, and I got a big old muffin from the baker, and they even heated it up for me. So I had a little breakfast platter this morning, and it was phenomenal. So
that is
I'm on down to do the same.
Yeah, get on down to Lynchburg Community Market. Make it a tradition. Make it a thing that you do on the regular, on your maybe Friday mornings. You never know. Yeah. So just do it. Lynchburg Community Market. Located on the corner of 12th and Main Street, downtown Lynchburg. Plenty of parking. They have their own parking lots, plenty of expanded parking around there, so you can't go wrong. And it's on the weekends, it's free. Darrius, thank you so much for joining us. Each and every Friday, somebody from Lynchburg Community Market joins us. I understand Riley is in warmer climes.
She is. She's probably out on the beach right now getting her tan on, so I'm envious of her. But she'll probably be back next week. So
all right. Well, that's awesome. We look forward to talking with you guys and look forward to seeing you at the market.
Awesome. Thanks, Mike.
All right. Thanks, Darrius. It is the Mike Show. Coming up, we are going to get even more smarter-est with your nerd news this week in science. It's all on the way. Stay tuned.
Join us down at the Lynchburg Community Market and experience all that one of the nation's oldest farmers markets has to offer. Grab some lunch from our restaurants and shops, or shop from our awesome selection of artisan, handmade goods in our crafters gallery. Swing by on Saturday to check out our farmers market, where you can shop from the freshest selection of local grown produce, meats, and more. The Lynchburg Community Market, located in downtown Lynchburg on the corner of 12th and Main Street. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 7 to 2 year-round. For more information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Lynchburg Community Market.
Berg Burritos is back at Cafe Redora, 1103C Church Street in downtown Lynchburg. The best burritos in the Berg, with over a dozen different creations to satisfy. For breakfast, check out The Break, a burrito with bacon, scrambled eggs, tater tots, Monterey cheese, sliced avocado, and salsa verde. Or the Chicken Break Burrito, with adobo chicken, scrambled egg, tater tots, Monterey cheese, sliced avocado, and habanero barbecue sauce. How about the Steak Break, a burrito served with thinly sliced ribeye over scrambled eggs, provolone cheese, avocado, tater tots, and salsa verde. Each just $10. Order online for fast and easy pickup at redoraspecialty.com/cafe, or just Google Berg Burritos. Check out their menu and expanded hours for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Berg Burritos, inside Cafe Redora, 1103C Church Street, downtown Lynchburg. The best burritos in the Berg.
Broadcasting from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHS. Time once again for Nerd News. This week in science. It's just science covering the most important news for your brain. You may have missed. Here's a quick rundown. Rumors swirled this week that the James Webb Telescope had found alien life. Yeah. And that NASA was getting ready to announce it, but it sounds like it was way overblown. All right, so there's, doing a deeper dive, there's a planet 120 light years from us called K2-18b that could have life. Last fall, we found evidence of dimethyl sulfide in its atmosphere. Now, on Earth, it's a molecule that's only made by living things, specifically microscopic plants in the ocean. So that's what the rumors were based on. Now, experts have been pushing back on it. They say finding potential biosignatures is very, very different than finding ET, full-on aliens. And no one who actually knows about this stuff has said that an announcement is imminent. So, for what it's worth. In other space news, the doomed Peregrine moon lander that had issues after it launched this month finally fell back to Earth yesterday. I said it fell back to Earth.
go!
Sorry. Burned up over the South Pacific. It's the one that had a bunch of random stuff on board, including several people's cremated ashes. In space news, a study found that small dogs might live longer than big dogs because they're less susceptible to certain types of diseases and cancers. And an article made the rounds on how cats like to be pet a little harder than than a lot of non-cat people think, especially around their face and their head, and especially scratched behind Jerry's ear. Oh, he loves it. Could the area you live in experience a damaging earthquake in the next 100 years? That's the question. Now, let me pull up this map, and I want to share this right there. It's on our social media. If you go to The Mike Show VA. Now, take particular note of a little section right in the middle of our fine Commonwealth of Virginia, and you see that is a 25 to 50% chance that over the next 100 years we might see a damaging earthquake. We did actually have, and we still do have little tremors and stuff. I remember specifically, we had just put KHF on the air, and we were up in the Bank of the James building, and it felt like a big truck was like rolling through the intersection of Main and 9th Street, with the cobblestone right there in the middle. But the big truck just kept rolling and rolling and rolling. And then we started to notice, like, the building was moving just ever so slightly. And then we were looking out the window over at the elevator that goes from Church Street to Court Street. And the elevator windows were going blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, this is an earthquake in Virginia. And come to find out, and I don't know, was either 2011 or 2012 that had occurred. But anyway, since then I haven't really felt anything. Maybe one. There was one other, but it wasn't as much. Well, anyway, if you look at this map, take a look at it while I read the story. The U.S. Geological Survey released this map that shows your chances. They say 75% of the country is at risk. Wow. In junk food news, a study at Washington State found the exact neurons in the brain that give potheads the munchies. Say that could lead to refined therapeutics to help give cancer patients more of an appetite. Why not just give them a gummy? Problem solved. And finally, a poll asked people, which scientists have had the most positive impact on the world? Mr. Albert Einstein ranked first. Then Thomas Edison, who invented the first practical light bulb, good enough for widespread use, was second. And there you go. That's your nerd news. This week in science. It's just science. Don't be afraid. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by CMA's Honda of Lynchburg.
From brand new to lightly used, CMA's Honda of Lynchburg's got you covered. Shop our growing selection today and find our best deals on our entire inventory. That's savings on every single vehicle. And on our used cars, take 3 days to love it or leave it. Plus, we'll buy your current vehicle, trade in with us, and get an unbeatable offer. Start shopping and saving today. CMA's Honda of Lynchburg. Owners just care more.
Three Roads Brewery is Lynchburg's gathering spot. Enjoy the relaxed open atmosphere of the Lynchburg Tap Room with plenty of space to unwind, or outside on their expansive patio with friends and the entire family. Check out Three Roads games, arcade style, darts, and more. And of course, an excellent selection of craft beers brewed on site. Grab a Three Roads today at their tap room, 1300 Court Street, downtown Lynchburg. Their tap room in Farmville, or anywhere they serve great beer. Three Roads is also available at area convenience stores and supermarkets. And if they don't carry Three Roads, ask them to. Brewing community, Three Roads Brewery. Lynchburg.
Hi, I'm Megan Huffman with Share Greater Lynchburg. Share is an online platform that helps neighbors discover ways to support, serve, or shop for over 150 local area nonprofits all in one place, 365 days a year. You can learn more at sharegreaterlynchburg.org.
Coming to you live from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
All right, let's open it up. It's your audio vault for today. Our collection of bits and clips and viral audio for your ear holes. I think you'll like it. Well, it's the audio from viral videos. Anyway, how rude is this? A Starbucks worker slammed disrespectful mourners, claiming that 4 people had asked about those stupid Stanley tumblers at their brother's funeral. Alexa, can you please break down proper funeral etiquette for us?
Here are 5 suggestions for funeral etiquette. Number 1. Do not ask for a 40-ounce collectible Stanley Starbucks cup. 2. Don't let your smartphone ring, chime, or ding. And don't text or scroll or be glued to your phone. 3. At the viewing, no selfies with the open casket. Number 4. Don't say stupid stuff, like since they're dead can I have their car? I'm talking about you, Jordan. And 5. Don't order DoorDash and have them deliver your buffalo wings and a side of celery with ranch during the service. You disgusting, thoughtless, inconsiderate, selfish loser.
The NFL divisional playoff games are tomorrow and Sunday. A lot of football fans are looking forward to who they won't see. Of note, Saturday games, the Houston Texans in Baltimore versus the Ravens, and then the Green Bay Packers versus the San Francisco 49ers in Santa Clara. Sunday games, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Detroit Lions, then Kansas City Chiefs play the Bills in frozen Buffalo.
Tomorrow, it's the game 49 of 50 U.S. states wants to see when not the Cowboys face not the Cowboys in the NFL divisional round. Can not the Cowboys ride the arm of not Dak Prescott against the stingy defense of not the Cowboys and not Micah Parsons? Will not coach Mike McCarthy finally give the city of not Dallas that Super Bowl ring not Jerry Jones so desperately wants? It's a game you don't want to miss because everything you hate about football, unless you live in Texas, won't be there. Not the Cowboys versus not the Cowboys. Be there because the Cowboys won't.
Oh, my. All right. Let's see. So let's go to viral videos. There's a 3-year-old from Australia that's going viral for her honest review of New York City. New York City! She doesn't like it and whines the reasons why.
Mama, I don't like here in New York. Why? Because there's a lot of rubbish. You said it's pretty. Look at all the stuff on the floor. So many people here. Mom, I don't like New York. Oh, what's so stinky? Mama, can I get a mask? It's stinky.
all the things. Yes. There is a lot of rubbish on the floor. Here, let's check it off. Yeah. It is stinky. All right. New York smells like a combination of weed and urine. I'm talking Midtown. I'm talking Times Square. It is loud. There's so many people. I get it. But I still like my time there. Anyway. At the end of the video, she is delighted to see a McDonald's that she thinks looks like one from home. We cut it out because it was difficult to understand her. And then this viral video: does your kids' school ever do half days? Yes, because especially with the weather that's going on. Here's a mom ranting on TikTok about it. She's not a fan.
Half days? Why? Why are we doing this? By the time it takes me to drag my kids out of their bed and shove them out the door 2 days this week, why couldn't we just do that once for one full day? Who's doing the math? What math we doing here? What is it? Is it the amount of hours in or the amount of days I have to drag my kids here? It's causing me angina getting them out of the house only to have to then come pick up within 3 hours? What can I get done in 3 hours? I can't get nothing done. I'm circling my tail for at least an hour and a half at home. What are we doing? Who can I talk to?
I have no idea. All right, so an impression of a rat, like literally the impression in a sidewalk. Here, I'm going to show this. Oh, is that a video? All right, hopefully it won't start running, because I want to show this to you up on our screen on our Facebook Live if you go to The Mike Show VA. All right, so there, look at it. It's an impression of a rat in a sidewalk that has the internet talking. Here is the story. It's on a sidewalk in Chicago. It's gained popularity online and become a tourist hotspot. To check it out. Some believe the imprint was made almost 20 years ago. But is it a rat? It could be a squirrel. Here's Lincoln Park Zoo's Dr. Seth Magel chiming in on what the animal most likely is.
It's probably a squirrel. The first is when we think about what kind of animal could fall from a height and land on wet concrete, much more likely to be a squirrel with all the time they spend in branches. The only way to explain it being a rat is maybe if it's being carried by a hawk or something and dropped. You have to make up a really complicated story. When we think about when concrete is usually wet, it's probably going to be during the day. It's probably not going to be wet in the middle of the night. Rats are active at night. Squirrels are more what we call diurnal, active during the day.
All right, check out the big brain on Dr. Seth. Oh, man, oh, man. This happened to me one time where water had gotten into the fuel, the gas station holding tanks at a local gas station. Not here. It was up in Pennsylvania. And I mean, obviously, water will totally destroy your engine if it's in the fuel. Well, a New Jersey gas station may be getting fined after 26 drivers reported issues with their vehicles because the gasoline was 58% water. Many cars were broken down, there was flooding in the area, and authorities believe that the water may have leaked into the gas station's holding tanks. Here's a motorist talking about the issues that he saw.
It was people around the corner that was broken down. Even down the highway, people broke down. It was a whole mess. And as I was putting gas, everybody was screaming at me not to get gas. And when I got out the car, took the pump off, and the guy was trying to make me pay for the gas, and I didn't. And kind of find out it was everybody's car was getting broke down.
Yep. Let's see. Let's skip that. All right, we wrap up Audio Vault with a comedian, and today is no exception. Since today is Dolly Parton's birthday, here's comedian Melissa Villasenor. I can't pronounce that. Anyway, on how she begins her day.
I am someone that does affirmations every day for my self-esteem. It's a positive self-talk. I say things like, I am funny. I am a great writer. But I realize my voice sounds so sarcastic, I don't believe me. I am very smart. But thankfully I do impressions, so I have a Dolly Parton impression. And it's the most uplifting voice there is, you know? So now I've been saying my affirmations as Dolly, and it just works way better.
I am so smart. I am great at what I do. I come up with creative ideas all of the time. I wrote Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene.
I didn't write Jolene.
I am so beautiful. I am lovable. I am capable. I will always love me.
All right, that is your Audio Vault for today. Let's reach over here and lovingly grab the handle. Go ahead, give it a tug. Keep all that sound inside. Coming up, we're going to get even more stupider with your stupid criminals in .news. This portion of the broadcast is brought to you in part by the YMCA of Central Virginia.
This is Ed. Ed Ed loves the Y. Ed's buddy joined the Y because Ed told him how great the Y is. Now Ed and his buddy both saved 20% off of their monthly dues. Ed and his buddy are getting healthy together. Ed refers his other buddies to the Y too. Now Ed and two of his best buddies are saving on their monthly membership. And you can too. Not a member? Join today with a friend and you'll both save like Ed. Be healthy, be active, be like Ed. Refer a friend to the Y and save.
Hi, I'm Matt Bright, the new owner of CRI Digital Impressions. And I'm excited to announce a new chapter in the century-long history of CRI. Mutual Press was founded in 1927, and in 1973 it merged with CRI to become CRI Mutual Press. In 2002, it was renamed CRI Digital Impressions. I also own Bright Images, which has provided print and media services to the area since 1995. Yes, there is a new owner and a new location, but the same commitment to quality and service. In fact, quality and service are the cornerstones of my business philosophy. Quick turns and service with a smile. From business cards to banners and pamphlets to paperback books, we can provide all your printing needs. Call, visit us online, or stop by our location at 3022 Memorial Avenue, Lynchburg. We look forward to serving you.
What better way to kick off the new year than by making new connections at the Bedford Area Chamber of Commerce New Member Showcase, Thursday, January 25th from 5 to 6:30 p.m. at the Bauer Center for the Arts. This mini expo is free to attend, no registration necessary, and will feature a cash bar and refreshments. Build your business by growing your circle and discovering businesses, nonprofits, and people in our region. Learn more at bedfordareachamber.com.
Broadcasting from the Stonecrafters Studios. For custom countertops and cabinetry, shop Stonecrafters' incredible inventory at their Factory Direct Warehouse, 3678 Manita Road, Bedford. Online at stonecraftersva.com.
KHF. All right, time once again for Stupid Criminals in News. A Domino's delivery driver was the victim of an attempted carjacking at around 1 a.m. on Wednesday morning in Connecticut. And there are some pretty wild details. It all started when the driver got out of his car. Two suspects wearing masks jumped inside and tried to drive off. But the car got stuck on an icy road, and the driver threw a pizza at the perps. That was enough for them to bail. They ran back to a getaway car and sped off. The delivery driver got back in their car and chased them. But during the pursuit, the carjackers started shooting out the window back at the Domino's driver. No one was injured. The delivery driver slowed, and the police joined in. Eventually, 4 suspects jumped out and ran. Police used a canine unit in an attempt to track them down, but they were unable to find them. However, during the search, police did find a 16-year-old who had been previously reported missing. Police didn't say whether or not the teen could have been connected to the carjacking, but if not, it seems super random. And then there's this. A man went into a Walmart bathroom and threatened to blow the place up. And he wasn't talking about unloading his bowels. Come on. A 28-year-old man in Florida named Cody Clements lost a cell phone, or found a lost cell phone, rather, in a Walmart bathroom last Friday, and then got the bright idea to use it to call in a bomb threat. He told a 911 dispatcher that there was a bomb in the store. When the dispatcher called the number back, Cody told them, "Tick-tock, tick-tock," and hung up. That wasn't just a catchphrase, it was also his excuse. Cody left the store just as the police were arriving. The police contacted the phone's owner, looked at security footage, and pieced together what had happened. They also tracked down Cody, who lived in the area. He was arrested and told the authorities that he had seen people on TikTok making fake bomb threats and decided to make one himself. He was charged with making a false report about planning a bomb, which is a felony. Let me look at his... Good Lord. I'm looking at his mugshot right now. And then there's good news. And we like to share good news during this particular segment because there is so much stupidity. A Philadelphia neighborhood discovered that they had a potentially explosive gas leak And they found out thanks to a dog that kept digging holes in the concrete of the home's front yard. When the owner checked on the dog's bizarre behavior, the gas leak was discovered. Here's Kobe's owner on her pup possibly saving the neighborhood.
He kept digging holes in the yard. I didn't think anything of it. Had a gas leak in the house prior to this, like earlier in the month. I was having some issues with my heater, got a gas reader, checked the house, nothing in the house. Checked outside when he did it again on the 21st, and I said, you know what, let me check the hole. Checked the hole, was gas. They worked nonstop for 3 days, fixed everything up, and for them to say that a light switch could have blew up the whole house was just really, really, really mind-blowing. I'm so thankful for God, thankful for my baby boy.
And there you go. That's the good news. The whole amazing story, Take two. Take three. The whole amazing story was later turned into a book, The Dog That Saved the Block Before Christmas. And there you go. That is the good news. Good news is brought to you in part by the United Way of Central Virginia.
I'm Kenita Withers. I work as a database curator and resource specialist for 211 Virginia at United Way of Central Virginia. And growing up, Big Brothers and Sisters was a key to a lot of different things and changes in my family that helped me along the way.
In 2022, 211 Virginia received 117,749 calls and sent 297,081 referrals. Visit our website, Be the Change, and donate today.
All right, visit unitedwaycv.org. Well, that is it. That is the program. We are back on Monday.
Goodbye. Don't come back.
No, we're back Monday with another thrilling edition of The Mike Show. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thanks for tuning our way, and if you're listening in your car right now, thanks for the ride.
Scotty, beat me up.
So this is it. This is the end. I hope you and your companion had a good time listening. And hey, if things went really well, do me a favor and name the baby Ron.
Mike.
Ciao.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
Who's going to do the dishes?